Welcome, everyone, to Guy and Helmer Unfiltered, but kind of filtered. We're back to you this week with another edition, episode 22. With me to my right is my co-host, as always, Guy. Noel. Guy, how are you doing on this beautiful Saturday, 2 p.m.?
I'm doing great, Alex.
Great. Yeah, as you could tell, I was about to say Saturday morning, but then I'm like, 2 p.m.? Is that kind of afternoon, kind of morning? I don't know. But nevertheless, with us, joining us for the first time on the show, first time on the channel, is Adam from Adam Does Movies on YouTube. Adam, how are you doing on this Saturday?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on, Alex and Guy. It should be fun.
Thank you.
Of course, it's great to have you as well. For those who don't know, kind of tell everyone about your channel, kind of when you started, as well as how kind of your movie channel, how it kind of changed over time, and kind of what you focus on now, what you kind of do on your channel, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, the channel's Adam Does Movies. I've been doing it for like a decade, off and on. I had a couple kids in the process, had a couple jobs in the process. So yeah, it's been a passion project that's really grown in a lot in the last 6 months since I really focused on kind of one key show style, which is just Adam Rants movies. I do reactions, movie reviews, pretty much anything movie based, and try to get content out a few times a week. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm a huge movie fan, big movie buff. I'm excited to talk movies with pretty much anyone. So
great, thank God. I was about to say you didn't come here with a grudge against us. No, I'm just kidding. And again, guys, check out Adam's channel on YouTube. Can you tell anybody about some kind of special videos you might have planned in the future? Some of the stuff you already kind of released recently that you want to make people aware of? And
I put out like a weekly schedule kind of what I hope to get to. So I'll be editing my X review today, and that'll be out tonight, hopefully. And then tomorrow, well, actually tonight I'm seeing, I forgot the name of it because it's such a generic title. It's the movie with
the outfit.
No, it's the movie that's not even out yet. It's kind of a early access. Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum.
The Lost City.
Lost City. Yeah. I'll have a review for that out probably tomorrow. Yeah. I have some news stories on like the Play-Doh movie that they're making. And what else? Daniel Radcliffe, just his thoughts on Harry Potter and not coming back anytime soon. So those are the kind of things.
Harry Potter guy.
I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Yeah.
I was to say. But again, subscribe to Adam's channel. Link will be down below. But guys, for you guys, if this is your first time on Unfiltered, what we do here, we're live. We talk about all the movie news topics that occurred over the last week, the new releases within the world of movies, TV, all that jazz, as well as all the big topics. We're going to delve deep into all of it today with Adam and with Guy. Now, first of all, we're going to go to the new release trailers that we had over the week. We had two big trailers. The first one we're going to get to is the first one for Miss Marvel, the newest, or kind of the second MCU show, actually, we have on our horizon. We have Moon Knight coming up later this month. We'll talk about that later. But we also have Miss Marvel coming in a couple months now. This is the first trailer we got for the newest MCU TV show on Disney+. Adam, I'll go to you first. What did you think of the trailer for Miss Marvel?
I thought it looked like a fine family film. It kind of reminded me of like back in the day. We had Disney Afternoon, which was a block of shows like Tailspin and Darkwing Duck and things of that nature. They don't really have that stuff anymore because everything's streaming. So maybe it would be better if Disney had like just a set of shows like Miss Marvel, and they said, hey, these release on Fridays, to kind of like set the table for what's to come, so you don't have a bunch of middle-aged men going, this looks terrible, this doesn't look like it's for me. Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's like a high school kind of cheesy looking show for families. Yeah. So yeah, in that respect, it looks like something I'm not really interested in, but I'll try it. You know, I'll watch it with my kids, see if they like it.
Hi, what are your thoughts?
You know, I mean, it's to me, I feel like it gave me TV movie vibes.
Well, it's a TV show, right?
What? It's a TV show.
It's a show, right?
Yeah, it's a show, but it's TV movie. It's giving me those vibes. You know, one of those Disney XD movies that you're just kind of like, oh. and that's kind of the vibe it gave me. I personally feel like this character, I'm a fan of this character. I would have rather her just get her own movie. I think that would have made more sense to me rather than spanning the story out into a show. And I I don't know that for me personally, the Marvel shows have kind of been a lot of it's like hits and misses, these Marvel TV shows, not the Netflix ones, but these ones. And so, as you can tell, Daredevil. But like for me, I kind of I just I need to see the show. I was not the biggest fan of the trailer. Plus, they're not even giving her comic book powers. They're giving her completely different powers, which kind of annoys me too. There's a lot. I really just wish we got a Miss Marvel movie. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. I definitely agree with Adam. This is not really in my area of expertise. This is not geared towards my demographic. So I really hope this show, people from that demographic like it. I hope this is a successful show. It doesn't look like it's for me. I didn't particularly enjoy the trailer. I did. I think I'll watch. I'm not sure if I'll watch it yet. Depends, because there's a lot of good TV stuff coming out this spring. You know, you got Better Call Saul for, you know, us Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul fans. You got Moon Knight. You have Obi-Wan that's going to be, you know, airing at the same time. Weekly episodes is the same time as Miss Marvel's coming out. So of course, you know, do I have time to watch all these TV shows? I'm sure you guys as well. You have all your respective things to do and stuff like that. So
no, I'm free.
If it's good, if I'll enjoy it, I'll definitely like it.
I don't really
Guys,
have
like, I'm good. I got nothing but time.
Exactly. I don't have much of life, so you know, I'll most likely watch it, and then like after I'll be like, oh, or I'll be like, yeah. It just really depends.
It does.
I mean, and it's supposed to be set to my demographic, but because I'm a senior in high school, but like I kind of am like, I don't know, but I'm you know. I like the actress. You know, I remember when she got casted, it resurfaced that on her like Letterboxd or something. She rated Captain Marvel like 2.5 stars, and I was like,
geez, I didn't know that. She's a Letterboxd.
Cool.
Oh my gosh,
she gets me. So I was like, yeah, but you know, we'll see.
Oh god, what they're gonna be able to dig up on my letterbox if in 20 years I star in my own movie. I mean, it's not gonna be pretty. But yeah, guys, let us know, what are your thoughts on Miss Marvel. Let us know in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well if you are new, as we move on now to the next trailer for The Boys Season 3, the first teaser trailer we've gotten for the highly anticipated season of the Amazon Prime superhero TV show. So, Adam, I'll go to you first. What are your thoughts on The Boys as a whole so far? And what are your thoughts on this trailer? And what's your anticipation like for Season 3?
I dig The Boys. That's the first. What is this? Is Season 3? Yeah, the first 2 seasons were really good. I also watched Invincible, which seems like this is Amazon Prime's thing, where they just make superhero, like anti-hero shows, and I'm cool with that. I just watched the trailer before we jumped on here, and I thought it looked fantastic. What a great trailer! It really pumped me up. A lot of crazy stuff going on. It looks like they're going a little deeper into is it called V? Is that the drug they use to pump up?
Compound V,
I just make that up. Okay, yeah. So that, I mean, the problem with these shows is there's such a long time in between when they come out. I forget 90% of what happened. But you know, I'm excited for what's to come. I like that it looks like the main dude, forgot everyone's name, of course. He looks like he's getting superpowers now from the drug. Yeah, they're gonna do fun stuff. There's cows being milked. There's all that weird sexual stuff happening, and I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it.
Guy,
I'm so excited. I loved season 1, and then I loved even more season 2. Like season 2, in my opinion, is one of the best seasons of like a superhero TV show ever. I mean, that finale is so strong. Like it's just so earned, and you really feel every emotion in that show. And for season 3, I when I saw the trailer, I was like, yes, we're back. And I'm really intrigued by Jensen Ackles' character, because he's playing like a Captain America knockoff, and I'm very excited to see that. And like he said, I mean, this show's like got a really dark sense of humor, really messed up sense of humor, with the milking and all that, you know. But like, I find it funny, and I'm just really excited about this.
Mhm.
I really want to know where these characters go. And since like you said, the main character, not Billy Butcher, but I forgot his name,
Jack
the
Quaid.
young guy. Yeah. Since he's gotten Compound V, I mean, that, and that's actually out of the comics, which is really cool too. Yes, I read the boys comics.
Wow. I know
Nothing
someone
but
who's read the
time.
boys.
Nothing but time, guy.
Nothing but time.
Yeah, I agree. I can't really add anything to the conversation. I think at this point, I thought the trailer looked great. It was really interesting how nobody spoke in the trailer. There was no lines actually said in it.
No,
It
it
was
was
all
just
just actions, which was
and
really
that,
cool to see. There were a lot of blood, as always, as we like to see from the boys. And I love the boys so much. Homelander is probably my
one of the
favorite character
best
just because of how
Very cool.
complex and so much I hate him. Oh God, that character.
To your point, Alex, I
Yeah.
appreciate a well cut up trailer.
Yeah.
It's I love when they take the background music and play off the sound effects and add it to the beat. Very, very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, Terminator, Dark Fight. I'm going hunting
Mhm.
vibes. I'm just kidding. That's it's a joke for yeah. You were all there when you saw the Dark Fate trailer. But anyways, yes, that is the trailer for The Boys season 3. Let us know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer. Now we're gonna move on to the newest movie releases over the weekend. 3 big ones we're gonna talk about today. First of all, we're gonna talk about the newest Pixar release, Turning Red. Now, this was released on Disney Plus. It was a Disney Plus exclusive release, not released in theaters. So, I got the chance to see this over the past week. What did I think of it? I thought it was okay. I thought it was a good movie. I didn't think it was one of the Pixar's best movies. I didn't think it was one of their worst movies. I thought it was definitely in the middle. I had some thematic problems near the end where my favorite part of Pixar movies are the themes because they always find a way to hit you in the heart because of the way they kind of relate to the audience. And this movie, I was a bit, I was trying to find what that theme was. And near to the end, they the last line or something where they talk about the theme in kind of an overt way. I'm like, oh, okay, well that's not what I thought. That's kind of cheesy. Um, and it's not really it didn't really align with me with the kind of what the film actually was about. But anyways, other than that, I thought it was a really good film. It looked great. I thought the protagonist, I'm forgetting her name, but she was really cool and fun and a really relatable character. Yeah, as well, I mentioned it, but visually, Pixar keeps getting better and better. This movie looks amazing. It's set in Toronto in 2002, so for all the early 2000s kids, this will definitely hit you in the chest really. And yeah, I really like this movie. Not one of my favorites, but solid time. Adam, what are your thoughts on Turning Red?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. My whole family liked it quite a bit. I'd say mid range Pixar is a good place for it.
Yeah.
Definitely not the top echelon, but it had some good themes. It had a lot of heart. I thought they nailed the 13-year-old girl take. I have a 13-year-old daughter. Her friends and her act just like that. It was so funny to watch. Even if I didn't have kids, there was a lot of comments and criticisms about the film being unrelatable or whatever. Like the stupidest shit I ever heard. Sorry for swearing if we can't swear.
No, you're good. You're good.
No.
Don't
It's
worry.
called Unfiltered, but kind of filtered.
Okay,
So,
but
yeah.
like so you can relate to a mouse cooking. You can relate to toys coming to life, but you can't find anything to relate to here. Every person's gone through puberty. We all know the awkward stages of life. There should be something you can latch onto. And even if there's not, these same critics will find something to enjoy in The Joker or, Batman, a story of a wealthy orphaned kid who dresses up as a bat and fights crime. I mean, that criticism aside, visually wonderful. I thought the story was great. I didn't have a problem with the themes. I thought they were pretty easy to understand. But again, there is a lot there. It did remind me of an Americanized Studio Ghibli film where
yes, I agree.
It's a lot more I thought it was a lot more on the nose than Studio Ghibli, where they will use a lot of visuals and not really tell you what the film's about. Whereas Turning Red, I thought the metaphors were fairly obvious. Kids coming of age, experiencing new things with both their bodies and with their minds, rebelling against their parents, the mom having to let go of their kid a little and let them be themselves. I thought there was a lot of beautiful stuff there. But again, not my favorite Pixar movie just because some of the pacing in the middle got slow. I don't know. I thought it was good. I watched it a second time and enjoyed it just as much. So it's just Pixar makes such good movies that it's hard to get in that top 10. So
No,
there
yeah,
you
you're
have it.
completely right. No, it's such a high bar, and I don't know. Do you guys remember what was Pixar's last movie? Was it
Soul?
I think it wasn't. Oh, it was Soul, right?
Yeah, it was Soul.
Really? Oh, that was a long time.
And I
no way.
I didn't like Soul very much.
Oh,
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you have your taste is, you have a really high bar for Pixar then.
Well, my problem with Soul was I like
Yeah.
the idea and I like the concepts, but as soon as they go into familiar territory, it felt really. It didn't feel like a Pixar movie when they body swapped Cat and Guy. I'm like, what are we doing here? It's Freaky Friday now. I don't. Why are we doing this? And the same with the kind of cliche hippie guy. Hippies have never been funny in movies ever. Why do they keep doing that
True.
character type?
They have not.
Well, that's something we can definitely agree on. Is our
So
mutual
Cody
hatred
does
for
not
hippie
count as a
movies.
hippie, by the way. Just want to say.
Yeah. Well, Turning Red I thought was a lot better than Onward and
I thought
Onward
I loved
and
Luca,
Soul.
though. I think I looked at Luca was the last one.
Oh wait, Luca was the
Luca,
last.
I really liked Luca too.
I really like
Luca was the last one. Never mind.
I like Luca more than Turning Red.
Yeah. But anyways, again, tell us if you saw Turning Red. Tell us. We're very curious to hear your thoughts on it. I know it's kind of divisive, more divisive than we usually get for Pixar movies. So I'm really curious to hear your thoughts below. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As we move on now, the next release, Guy, you didn't get a chance to see Turning Red. Just making sure before we move on.
No.
Okay.
But I agree with everything Adam said.
Let's move on now to the Adam Project. We're going to move on now to Netflix. From Disney Plus over to Netflix, the newest Ryan Reynolds, Mark Ruffalo, Jennifer Garner, and the debut of Walker Scobell as well. The Adam Project is kind of a time travel sci-fi movie, kind of inspired by Spielberg and his Amblin Entertainment stuff. But Adam, what did you think of the Adam Project? I didn't realize that until now. But this movie must be very personal to you.
Yeah, it was very, very touching to me. I found it incredibly lackluster. And as it wound down the last 20 minutes, I just kind of questioned why we were still watching it, honestly. It's a time travel movie that's very light on time travel. It's a futuristic setting that has no futuristic setting. Mm-hmm. It's a movie that's very melodramatic. There's probably 8 scenes of these touching moments that I couldn't connect to at all. A couple parts did work. There was a couple scenes where Ryan Reynolds, he's seen his younger self.
Yeah.
I can't remember the kid's age in the film, but he basically scolds him for being such a douche to his mom. So he's scolding himself. And there's a scene in the bar where he has a nice one-on-one with his mother as well. I thought that was really nice, but it spends so much time on this drama and it's not really doing anything with the story. I'm like, why are you escaping the future? He says in a really flippant line that the future's bedlam. It's chaos. It's Terminator 2. We don't see it. He could be lying for all I know. It really is kind of the script writing 101 playbook where they take everything you learn about and they use all of it. Like, okay, kid lost a parent. People can identify and sympathize right away. Kids getting bullied. How many movies have we seen where kids get... I mean, every single Marvel DC movie, I feel like, has that at some point. He's going to learn a lesson from a mentor and he's going to stand up for himself and take on the odds. All of this stuff is present. And then, of course, we have to once again have Star Wars references, and it's just honestly tired and played out. So, yeah, Adam Project, pretty mediocre, just like everything else associated with the name Adam.
Oh, that's sad. No,
off to you, Guy.
Guy, your thoughts?
I love this movie.
Yeah, I actually saw this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked by that. I saw the trailer. I was like, Ryan Reynolds, Zoe Saldana, Mark Ruffalo. No.
Zoe Saldana, kinda. She's in it for maybe 10 minutes.
Well, the trailer made me think more. So yeah. I'm just saying that it was okay. I mean, it was like I feel like Yeah, it was okay. I think Mark Ruffalo has gotten to a point where he's like, yeah, I can kind of play myself, and that's cool, and I'm fine with that. And Ryan Reynolds as well. I mean, kind of in this one, not as much in this, but kind of. So I thought it was decent. Yeah, and sorry Adam, and sorry Adam Helmer, who's in the chat right now. Apologies.
That's right.
Seems like you are also
Hi,
into
Adam.
this mediocrity.
Adam rules. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. It sucks to have a name associated with such a terrible movie. I like the movie though. I like the movie. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think I'm in the middle. I just thought the movie had some heart to it. I thought that the whole mom dynamic between, there's one scene with Ryan Reynolds, the scene where he talks to Jennifer Garner, so he's talking to his mom when he's an older version of himself and giving her parenting advice. I thought that was a really touching moment.
Yeah, that was the bar scene I was referencing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that was a really good moment. I thought there's a lot more heart than I expected from this movie. It's really generic, though. A lot of problems. There's a CGI Catherine Keener in this movie that scared the hell out of me.
Yeah,
I was shaking in my boots. And it's weird because it's like that's supposed to be Catherine Keener in her 20s, and the older Catherine Keener is like a 50-year-old version of Catherine Keener. And I'm like, whoa, that doesn't work at all. If you get a younger actress, please, dude, don't. It's a.
Did you see the budget on this film?
No, I did not.
What would you think it cost?
Budget, right?
What would you think it cost?
Isn't it? I heard. Isn't one of Netflix's highest?
It's like $175 million. I feel like the entire thing was on a green screen. It was so bad.
And it was on a soundstage for sure. I saw a video afterwards where like the entire all the scenes on the home, the wilderness ranch that they have, it was all on a soundstage.
Yeah, you could tell. Nothing felt real or genuine.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. The ending, I guess the ending was okay. It was kind of touching for me, at least. Again, the emotion that I felt kind of saved it for me. The comedy didn't really do it for me. I did think Walker Scobell for his feature film debut was really good in the movie. He was playing a Ryan Reynolds, but he did it. I guess he did well. I mean, it's again his feature film debut, so I enjoyed him.
He was a lovable little kid. Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah. But anyways, that is our review for the Adam Project. Let us know what your thoughts are on the movie. Again, like you said, Adam, big budget for this movie, really big. It's number one on Netflix. I'm not sure if it is still right now, but I believe it was number one for this week at least.
Mm-hmm.
As we move on now to the next movie, Adam, you haven't gotten a chance to review this yet, but I understand your review will be out soon though for the newest A24 film X. X is the best way I can put it is a combination between M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, Adam, what did you think of X? A very different movie compared to the Adam Project and Turning Red, I understand.
Yeah. I really dug it. It's A24, which that'll either be a plus or a minus depending on who you say it to. They are very divisive. They're very outside the box with their movies.
Sure.
This one was the most, I think, by the numbers A24 movie to ever come out. It very much is just a point A to point B, beginning, middle, end slasher flick. There, you have, of course, it's X, so they're shooting a porno in Texas. You do get some nudity, you get some sexual stuff in it, which is nice. It's always a treat.
Yeah, as you'd expect.
And it's really kind of back heavy with the slasher stuff. You have about 40 minutes, I'd say, of really intense final act, which I thought was really well done. Gory, unapologetically violent.
Yeah,
it's a pretty looking film. I didn't mention this in my review, but I dig that they kind of shot on the old film stock. We don't have the bullshit ghost story 4:3 aspect ratio Polaroid nonsense. We don't have the bullshit Green Knight 5-minute tracking shots. This again is very straightforward, traditional, and I loved it.
Really? So where would you put it kind of in your because it seems like you're very opinionated on A24. So where would you kind of put it within your A24 kind of hierarchy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very hit and miss with A24, but I love the hell out of them. I appreciate that they do try to do new, unique things. Sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't. I'd say Hereditary, I really enjoy. And Midsommar, I still don't know if I like that movie, but it sits with me like the stomach flu, where I didn't like anything I was watching, but I will remember it always and forever. So I guess that's a testament to something. I'd say it's right in there for me. I'd say it's up there with those.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Again, I'm meaning to watch X. I saw the trailer for the first time when I was watching the new Scream movie earlier in the year. I had no idea it was even coming out, which is kind of unheard of for an A24 movie. You know, usually when a new A24 movie is even announced, I'd know about it. But I saw the trailer. I saw the red band trailer, so the red trailer screen. I'm like, oh, what am I in for? I saw the trailer. I was so pumped, and then it got great reviews. The fact that you loved it as well even gets me even more pumped. I think I'm gonna do a double feature next week of X and Everywhere. I'm forgetting the
Everywhere Always or something.
Yeah. But that has also gotten great reviews, and I believe that's also a 2024 if I'm not mistaken.
It is, and it's crazy that it comes out in like a week. Like, they're kind of competing against each other almost.
Yeah, no, it is, and those are two very different for A24. Those two movies are so kind of so different compared to their usual type of stuff. Like you, I'm very hit or miss for A24. Even a lot of their revered movies, I'm not a huge fan of. And my favorite movie that they've done is Uncut Gems, I think, and that's just, and I love that movie. And
it's a good movie.
There are a lot of their great movies I just didn't like very much. Like I didn't love Waves. I thought Midsommar was okay. I didn't actually like The Lighthouse. I'm sorry. I apologize because I know
I didn't see The Lighthouse, so I have no opinion.
Either, but I've heard.
I know the Chris Duckmans of the world, love that movie. So
it only comes out at night. Yeah, they have a. What was funny about my screening of X? There was 2 or 3 A24 trailers out, and then they put Doctor Strange, whatever madness thing. That's not the funny part. The funny part is it was in Spanish. The trailer was in Espanol. Everything else was English though, so it was just weird.
So it's just that trailer.
That trailer exclusively in Spanish, not subtitles, just straight up Spanish speaking guys over Doctor Strange's voice. Very, very bizarre. I'd seen the trailer a couple times, so I didn't really care, but my wife had never seen it, and she likes Doctor Strange, so she's like, what's going on? Like, no, this is the movie. This is
the other universe. This is one
Marvel's thinking outside the box.
This is one of the universes in the multiverse of madness.
Yeah, the multiverse. This is the Spanish multiverse where everybody speaks Espanol. Yeah. That was a little weird.
Yeah.
Otherwise, everything else was fine.
It would have been weird if X was in Spanish as well. I can only imagine.
I was a little concerned. I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
Was I supposed to is this a prerequisite to see the film?
Yeah. But anyways, guys, again. I'm going to see X next week. You guys check it out as well. Adam seems to love it. Everyone seems to love it. So, check it out. It looks great. As we move on now to the big stories, in which we're going to talk about several big stories that occurred within the world of movies within the past week or so. We have 4 big stories that we're going to talk about today. First of all, some sad news. Unfortunately, we're going to start with this so we can get it over with because it is unfortunate. The great William Hurt, Oscar winner, passed away over the week at the age of 71. Guy, I'm going to go to you. Your thoughts on William Hurt as well as kind of the legacy he left behind as an actor.
This one was really surprising. Just because he's 71. 71's not that old nowadays. And so when I heard that, I was really sad because a few months ago, I saw Broadcast News for the first time. And that is like now one of my favorite movies. I think he has such a great performance in that film. And I think a lot of people will see him as General Ross from Hulk, but like you really should look more into it. Like when he was young, like the movie, like he was in some great films and Body Heat and such. And I mean, he was just fantastic. And it's a huge loss to me. I think it's very sad. It's weird when like another one of these MCU actors dies to me, because I'm kind of like, what will they do with that character now? Because I think there was obviously some planning there with his character specifically for the future. But like aside from that, sorry, that's not right. But I'm just saying, as an actor, he was a terrific actor. And he was fantastic, and I highly recommend if you get the chance at all this weekend that you have a free slot to watch a movie, go see Broadcast News. It's worth your time.
That's actually what I'm going to do because I have not seen Broadcast News yet. I've only heard good things about it. Yeah. So I'm actually going to check that out because he passed away recently. I haven't gotten a chance to see it. Like you said, I'm making 2 hours of my day free so I can watch this.
Excellent.
It's like you said, it is shocking. 71 is pretty
Yeah.
young nowadays, and the fact that he passed away from natural causes, like you said, it's shocking. Not gonna lie, I haven't seen a ton of his work outside of the MCU. Even A History of Violence, Cronenberg, which I love Cronenberg. I haven't seen that either. So I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I saw The Big Chill. That's like, I guess, one of his non-MCU movies that I've seen, which I liked. But it is sad, especially when you get an actor of this caliber, someone who's been so revered within the industry for so many years, who passed away, with maybe 20 plus years of work ahead of him. So yeah, it hurts. So, that's that. I didn't mean that as a pun, but it does. It's it
So
does.
messed
It
up.
hurts.
There it is.
Adam, take it away. I think I'm just gonna stop.
I mean, I
talking.
don't have a lot to say about William Hurt. Sadly, the stuff I know him from is not good. So, like, he's the dad in Lost in Space, that terrible film, and he's in
He's also in
Michael
that.
with freaking John Travolta,
John
another awful
Travolta.
movie. He was in like Dark City, which I really liked, and obviously the MCU films. I don't know. It always sucks when anyone dies. So, but
Yeah.
I didn't have any like real connection to his films per se. I was a little bit more beat up when Betty White died, I guess.
Yeah.
But he has meaning. He was in the industry for a long time, and I'm sure people can really relate to some of his films. Just
Yeah.
the ones I've seen were not good. So sorry.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I'm not sure. Hopefully we helped William Hurt's legacy. But yeah, hopefully we did. Hopefully we didn't. We weren't
We
too
just
much
like
of a
to send
detriment.
condolences to the family. Please ignore what we all just said.
But I will say, the year has been really brutal so far for deaths within the entertainment industry. It has been
Jesus, yeah.
something else. It seems like every week we have one megastar after another
One
that's been
shocker.
passing away.
Yeah. It's very sad.
Yeah, no, for sure. But anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on William Hurt? Again, let us know in the comments below. Let's move on now to our next big topic. I'm sorry that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about, like I talked about earlier, we talked about Miss Marvel, and I said we would talk about the next MCU TV show, the next one we're going to be getting later this month. The Moon Knight first reactions have come in, and they're overwhelmingly positive. People calling this, totally separate from the rest of the MCU, totally its own thing, really dark. The best MCU show. Obviously, these are just first reactions, the first Twitter reactions. We don't have like a Rotten Tomato score or anything. But, Guy, does this get you more excited for the TV show? Does it, because I know your buy was hard, but what are your thoughts now?
I think, and I've really started thinking about this recently, in terms of the MCU, is when there is a character that they really don't set up at all before in any movie, and when they just start in their movie, such as Shang-Chi, those are fun characters to watch. I think one of the issues
Captain Marvel, of course. Captain Marvel. Yep. Superior, top echelon of films.
Hey, she was hinted in Infinity War, which is why I'm discounting her.
They ain't said shit up. They ain't set anything up. The movie was mediocre at best.
I'm not saying Captain Marvel's good.
I know. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I literally. Okay. Well, anyway, as I was saying,
Guy.
so I was
here to discredit you.
Interrupted by our fantastic guest, by the way. I think that this will be good. I'm really intrigued by it. I think from what it since it's positive, I'm really hoping that the MCU, I think they work best when they change up the formula, when they really push as hard as they can on what they're doing and they don't play it safe like they did with Hawkeye or Falcon Winter Soldier. I think they really played it safe with those two specifically. And I think the MCU is more celebrated when they push the limits. And that's why I'm really intrigued by this show. Watching I've watched the trailer a few times and I like it more and more. Originally I was like, but now I'm really intrigued by it. I love the fact that they're really going into the split personality thing with Mark Spector and such. So I'm thrilled. I'm really excited. And I'm intrigued by Ethan Hawke's character. All in all, I have a really good feeling about this show.
Adam, your thoughts on the first reactions, and does this get you more excited for the show?
I don't care about the first reactions because I feel like for Marvel and DC, they have a lot of people that just say that stuff because then they get to keep their pressers. So I don't put much stock into that, but I also don't have any feelings towards Moon Knight at all. I didn't read the comics. I don't know this character, and that can honestly be a really good thing. Just like Guardians of the Galaxy, kind of like what Guy was saying, when the director and the actors are kind of free to do the thing they want without any. Yeah, I mean, Guardians, I love that. That's still one of my favorite MCU movies, the first two Guardians of the Galaxies. And this has potential to win me over. As of right now, I don't care. I'll watch it. Like I've watched all the other ones.
Have a great track record, I would say.
Yeah. The shows have been, I would say, good to below average. Nothing has been insultingly bad. I've been able to watch them all. But if they start hitting Boba Fett levels of cringe, I'm gonna have a hard time.
Here's the thing. I think Hawkeye was bad.
Again, it's the mindset kind of like I went into Hawkeye. I watched that with my 9-year-old son. We had a good time. It's just if you go into Hawkeye looking for that gritty character, more of a daredevil, you're gonna be freaking disappointed because
that's not what I was. I was in a humorous way, obviously, but.
You didn't have to be. I mean, that could have been. It could have been a Die Hard style Hawkeye. They kind of made it seem like that in the trailers at first. Yeah, it was very, very much kind of a not children's, but a young audience was what it catered to. And Kate Bishop was definitely more of the focus even than Hawkeye.
I liked Kate Bishop. I
did too, but maybe call it Kate Bishop. or Hawkeye and Kate or Hawkeye and Bishop or something.
That's fair. What if I will say? What if I didn't enjoy Hawkeye, but I didn't enjoy What If either. But I think I'll enjoy this one. It looks really good. It looks interesting. It looks different, which I'm really liking. We just got the Batman, so I think people are already kind of set in this, dark mindset. People kind of from the Batman. I think people are gonna be more excited for the show now. And I'm not familiar with the character at all. I didn't read the comics. I only know the name, and I only know the name basically from other YouTubers and other people like Guy saying, we need a Moon Knight show. So I guess from that
bullshit that we haven't had a Moon Knight show yet for the 1% of the audience
when Netflix was making all those Defenders shows, I was like, man, fucking Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, yeah.
You did Iron Fist, and you didn't make Moon Knight. Crazy.
Didn't even watch Iron Fist.
Yeah, that was a good choice. My grandfather's dead now. I could have spent time with him instead.
You could have.
I think about that a lot.
Let that sink in.
I have. It's a hard thing to reflect on.
I don't know how to follow that up, but I will say I'm excited for Moon Knight. Hopefully it's not the next Iron Fist. Again, these first reactions, like you said, take it with a grain of salt. But at least they're not bad. We've gotten worse. So my bar is actually kind of set kind of low because the MCU shows have disappointed me. Even WandaVision, which is my favorite, I thought was okay. I thought it was good. Really didn't.
It was
the end, really didn't vibe with
it. And then the finale just.
So really,
Yeah.
I think that seems to be the track record of Disney shows in general. Boba Fett was the same way. They all just
don't even get.
Yeah, they'll just peter out by the time you get to the last few.
Boba Fett for me is traumatic territory.
He had to take his glasses off when he said that.
It got real.
It is painful.
Yeah, it's not a good show.
It's bad because it's just.
Well, and not only that, but it also ruins the Mandalorian season 3 because you're
ruins
forced to watch.
Season 3. It ruins Boba Fett as a character. It ruins every character in the show as a character. It ruins Baby Yoda somewhat. It ruins Cad Bane. It ruins the other Chewbacca. It ruins what else? It ruins all the side characters, which I already brought up. Ruins Ahsoka Tano. Ruins Mandalorian.
But it had the cool like keeping up with the Hutts.
No, ruin that too.
I like the two siblings. Keeping up with the Kardashian Hutt edition.
What was Danny Trejo even doing in that show? Isn't there
what is anybody doing in that show?
That's true. But let's move on now to our next topic. Hopefully Disney doesn't come after us after this episode. It seems like a lot of Disney bashing today. As we move on now,
they own everything. They own everything. You can bash
That's
on.
the thing. It's not my
Yeah.
fault when you own all the IPs that like I want.
Yeah, you're gonna get praise and insults in tandem because you own so much crap.
That's the thing.
Hopefully the next story that we talk about isn't too much bashing. I have an expectation it will be, though, as it has been reported that Darth Maul was cut from Obi-Wan.
Shot of Maul.
Script, apparently.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Very intense. Very intense. I chose that picture on purpose, but very intense. So he was in the original script, the original Deborah Chow script. But Jon Favreau and Disney decided that they wanted to go in a different direction. They actually decided that they wanted to replace Maul in the storyline that she wanted to go with more of an Empire-oriented storyline featuring Darth Vader, actually. So I guess I can, my thoughts on this one. I love Darth Maul, but I love Darth Vader more. And
that's the thing.
Again, if this show winds up being bad, and if the Darth Vader stuff winds up being terrible, this would be a bad decision, obviously, but we haven't seen the show yet, so I cannot say if it's a good or bad decision. All I will say is that Darth Vader is my favorite character in all of Star Wars. So as much as I love Darth Maul, give me Darth Maul. Give me the Maul. Unfortunately, my love for Darth Vader kind of surpasses that. So,
and I think that made me feel a lot better about Obi-Wan hearing that story, because it made me think, okay, so for this show, they're like, no, we're not going to shove as much shit down your throat as humanly possible. We were willing to make some cuts here. Like we're not gonna put all your favorite characters in a show and then you realize, oh, it's too much. They're like, no, we're gonna take our time and we're gonna try to keep this more contained so that we don't have everything going all over the place. Oh yeah. And Boba Fett ruined Cobb Vanth. They ruined Cobb Vanth's sidekick. I don't know his name. Fuck him. But he died. Ruined a lot of people.
I mean, I haven't seen the Star Wars prequels in a fortnight, but last time I recalled, fucking Maul was cut in half. Well, why is he even on the table?
Well, no. He survived, and he's in like the Clone Wars show. And then, like, he's in Rebels, and he dies in Rebels. Like, really.
How did he survive, though?
He
got cut
in
You know why?
He was cut in half.
Want to know why? Because the lungs are up here, and they're not down there.
What?
Look, man.
That's not how any of this works. You get cut in half, you're dead.
That's how it works in Star Wars.
Okay, well, the situation I have is they'd have to do a whole backstory for this character, because no one. I mean, I guess we're at the point now where we just don't care as an audience if anything makes sense. It's like, oh, Darth Maul's back and he's got like some stitches across his stomach and we're just cool with it. I need more than that. It was actually done with
black magic. He had
a colostomy bag. Darth Maul had to use a colostomy bag for like for the last like 5 years.
I mean, it would almost be cooler if he was falling down the shaft and he like willed himself back together. That would be cooler than probably whatever dumbass stuff that came up.
Kind of like a Darth Maul zombie kind of thing.
Adam, we had a question for because again, it was very curious that you used the word Fortnite, first person to use that term in a millennia. So that has to be a sign for things to come, right?
I'm hip. I'm in touch. I get it. I have been streaming Fortnite on Twitch because I'm so in touch with the youth of today. I don't know. There's something like sad and comical at the same time about a middle-aged guy playing Fortnite with a bunch of 13-year-olds and getting his ass kicked.
There's an Adam Driver SNL skit that it's about the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But don't worry. If you ever need a duos partner in Fortnite.
Oh yeah, well at twitch.tv/Adam Olinger, I stream Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday nights. Tonight, I usually try to start at 8 p.m. Central, but tonight's going to be a little later because I'm going to that movie. So it'll probably be closer to 10, I would say. 10 o'clock.
As long as you're getting better at the game, man. As long as you're a force to be reckoned with.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I'm playing with people that are at least kind of propping me up.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I'm a kind of a wild card. I like to get the flare gun or the fireflies that just scorch earth, and I'll just let that loose. I will let that loose with my team in the mix. I don't care. I will burn it all to the ground. and then they have my permission
That's
to
a
die.
quote right there. I'll
Yeah.
burn it all to the ground, and you have my permission to die. Adam, everybody.
Have my permission to die.
We're going to move on now to our final big topic before we get to the last segment. The Critics' Choice Awards just announced their winners last weekend. The last movie award show before the Oscars, of course, next weekend. Some of the highlights for, you all TV fans: Succession balled out here. Best Drama, Kieran Culkin won. They didn't win Best Actor, but, they still won Best Drama, the most important award, which is great to see. And for movies, Jessica Chastain won for Eyes of Tammy Faye, which is very interesting considering the Best Actress race is a huge toss-up right now. She's now won the Critics' Choice back-to-back with the SAG, which is really, really put her in the lead dog right now in that category. But who knows?
Great.
The Oscars with that category, they hit us with, a shocker last year. So who knows what we're in for next weekend.
Fuck.
And the Power of the Dog won.
That was awful. It was really fun. I mean, not funny,
then,
but it was not a good thing, per se.
And then the Power of the Dog won Best Drama, of course, basically a lock for picture, unfortunately. But again, for those who like the movie, I think it's okay. But again, I'm sure we'll get to that.
That's the Channing Tatum film with the dog, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the dog.
Power.
Which he's also nominated for Best Director for directing that movie, co-directing that movie.
Right.
Well.
Best Actor for the dog. Yeah.
Best Actor, Best Director. He's just he's taking up the entire awards race right now. Will Smith sweeping for King Richard. Licorice Pizza won Best Comedy, which is interesting. And let's see, I'm trying to. Ariana DeBose. Licorice Pizza, which is kind of a comedy, kind of not. But and then Ariana DeBose won for West Side Story, another lock for the Oscar. And then Troy Kotsur, come from behind now over Cody Smith-McPhee, who's the huge favorite for a long time, won the Globe. Troy Kotsur now making a real two-horse race now. Him or Cody, one of them winning the Oscar next weekend. Adam, your thoughts on the Critics' Choice Awards and kind of your final predictions heading into the Oscars?
Wow. Since I am so youthful and in touch with the youth of today, I have seen none of those movies.
Wow.
Yeah, because I'm about Marvel, I'm about DC, I'm about Fortnite, and that's just where I like to live now, I guess. That's my life. I seriously have not seen any of the movies you listed. King Richard was on my radar, then it went off because 7 more Marvel movies came out that I had to review.
That's fair.
And that's just kind of my life now, and it's miserable. I'm watching, Succession I heard was really good. I'm watching The Witcher season 1. That's where I'm at.
Okay, got it.
I'm catching up on Witcher.
Season 1. Oh, I'm sorry.
From like freaking 6 years ago. Yeah, from like 6 years ago. That's where I'm at. I watched All of Us Are Dead, which was 12 episodes, and they're like an hour and a half long and a complete waste of time.
I don't even know what
Critics' Choice Awards. There was a point in my life where I did care about like the Oscars, the Academy. Oh, it's the same thing. Whatever. All the different things. I don't care at all anymore. They were kind of my Super Bowl. I used to be excited about who won, the predictions, the red carpet affair, seeing Stallone and Arnold, buddy up and do their thing. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to say on the topic. I apologize. I'm excited for people that are excited about it, but it's not for me anymore.
I will say, for your Arnold and Sly reference, they're teaming up for another Expendables movie. So your craving for more Sly and Arnold will be fulfilled.
I'm not craving. I don't even like those movies.
Oh, come on, man.
Yeah. Expendables 2 is okay. I like Expendables.
He is desperately trying to connect with you.
I know he's failing at every. I like Rocky and Rambo and like Demolition Man, and Terminator and those Arnold and Stallone films. I don't Expendables. It's not very good. I need more than nostalgia to fuel a film.
Yeah, that's pretty much what every film is fueled by now.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Yeah,
there was a time when it was unique.
Yeah.
And now it's like that's a franchise, or that's essentially a genre now. Nostalgia.
Yeah, it really. That's the
blockbuster nostalgia.
Mm-hmm. Now, Guy, your final thoughts on the Critics' Choice Awards before we head over now to our last segment, buy or sell.
I don't know. I mean, I think good for Will Smith. I saw that one, and I watched Succession, so yeah.
Juan's pissed at me, I think.
Damn it! Why did you piss off Juan?
Sorry,
He's about to watch your Fortnite stream later tonight. Now he's going to be. Expendables is a great franchise, but that's a hot take. That's a hot take.
I'll
Not
give you
gonna lie,
Expendables
Juan,
2.
that is
I'll
a
give
hot
you
take.
Expendables 2.
No.
That one's
I'm
good.
not. Unfortunately, I cannot connect you on that front. I have not seen the Expendables
Watch
movies.
the
I've only
Raid
heard
or
the story.
Raid 2. Those are
I have
so
seen the
much
Raid.
better.
I have
Those are
seen the
so
Raid.
much better.
Now we're gonna move on now to our last segment of the day, buy or sell, in which we're gonna discuss some of the smaller news topics that occurred over the last week within the world of movies. We're gonna talk about if you would buy those topics or sell those topics. I have a feeling Adam's gonna be doing a lot of selling just from how this show is going so far. Just a prediction though.
I am a big sellout.
No, yeah, but
So
it
that
depends
means you
how much
buy
you're willing to
though.
pay. It depends how much.
The irony.
It depends how much you came to the store with. I mean, it depends how much is in that wallet of yours, how much you're willing to pay for some good entertainment or bad entertainment in the case of Expendables. The first topic we're going to talk about, Dune 2 has added Austin Butler and Florence Pugh to the mix. They're now going to be in the second part. Adam, you didn't get a chance to see Dune, or you have?
I've seen Dune. I like Dune a lot.
Okay, good. So it was nominated for picture. So you've seen one of the 10.
Okay. Well, that was one of them.
What I was about to say. Yeah.
That was one of them that I don't know who Austin Butler is. Should I know who that is?
Sorry. Oh, he's playing Elvis in the new Baz Luhrmann movie.
Okay, so is that his kind of?
He
his
was in Yoga Hosers with Kevin Smith. He was.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
There was an Elvis trailer in front of X as well, and that was in English. And that looks good. I'm excited.
That does look good.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks is all prosthetic.
Hey, anything Tom Hanks does, I'm pretty much into.
It's amazing.
I mean, I think Pugh, Florence Pugh, everybody likes her. She's kind of a national treasure at this point.
Yeah.
So you're going to buy this. You're going to spend your hard-earned money on this.
I have to buy it because Dune didn't end. It didn't have a conclusion. It's a 2-part film. It was very ballsy for them to set it up this way, considering the cost and with the pandemic and everything that they went all in. But the director, whose name I can't produce, and that's not out of disrespect, that's because I'm an uncultured swine. He makes such good movies. Arrival, I love. I'm excited for Dune Part 2, and I'm glad that he gets to kind of put his vision out there one more time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna buy this as well. Austin Butler, I should also say, is reported to play one of the villains in the film, which is cool to see. And everyone loves Florence Pugh. Like you said, she's a national treasure, so I'm gonna buy this guy. Buy or sell. I'm sorry. I guess I'm also an uncultured swine. We're all uncultured swines at this point.
Yeah,
we all are. We're ignorant people.
Yeah, we're trying to be better though, and that's what counts.
We are.
So I'm sorry, you're gonna buy or sell this?
What?
You're gonna buy or sell this?
Oh, buy.
He's gonna buy it. That's three. That's 3 buys. That's a 3 for 3 buy.
3-0.
So 3 for 1 deal. As we move on now to the second topic, as it has been announced that Top Gun Maverick is going to Cannes Film Festival. A good sign for the movie, considering Cannes Festival, one of the most prestigious in the world. Top Gun Maverick, not the type of movie you often see that goes to film festivals like Cannes, but it will premiere there. Guy, buy or sell?
Adam first.
I mean, buy, because Tom Cruise, his track record.
I'm gonna buy it.
His track record is so good for how many movies he's been in. I think The Mummy is like the only recent film where I thought it was just miserably bad, but he brings it every time. He's got that Scientology blood that's just fueling him to keep making these great films. I'm all in. I'm all in on that. I don't know so much about it going to Cannes or whatever it's called. I always pronounced it Canes because I'm from Minnesota, so we always put harshness on our A's. Yeah, that's weird. I mean, is this going to be like an artsy film that he's really standing behind? Why?
No, he's going to be in his plane, and then it's going to turn into like 2001 with all those colors when he starts like flying the jet.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay, Space Odyssey, and that's great. As opposed to like a Scorpions "Rock You Like a Hurricane" song going, where he's flying by, which seems more appropriate.
No, it's more of like a Johnny Greenwood score, more of like a very intense.
Okay. The volleyball scene in the sequel is going to be much more tastefully done, much more artsy.
It's going to be volleyball is it's kind of evolved over time, so maybe it's a different type of game. I don't know. But I'm gonna buy this.
I'm
And
gonna
the
buy
fact
it.
that it's been delayed so many times actually makes me think they have faith in this movie and that think it's gonna be good. Hopefully, people of that era, hopefully people who saw Top Gun in the first time in the cinema will go back to see this one in the cinema and it does well. I'm gonna say I'm not actually a huge fan of the original, but this movie looks good. The fact that it's all real fighter jet scenes, or not all. I'm pretty sure not all of them are real, but a lot of them because Tom Cruise is a pilot.
They're all real. Everybody who dies in the film actually died in real life. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, we lost Miles Teller. What a loss. Damn it. I'm just kidding.
Hey, speaking of, so is this movie the reason for the delays because of COVID, or have they been like just having a lot of production issues?
It's
with
COVID.
It?
It's
okay.
COVID.
So it's been sitting on a shelf for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's been a long time. I remember when I first saw the trailer for this movie. I don't think I even got to college yet, and I'm a sophomore in college. So
yeah, my 9-year-old kid wasn't even born when the first trailer came out. It was we actually conceived him in the theater when the trailer came on. So yeah.
So now he has to see Top Gun.
So now he has to see it. He has an emotional connection. He can identify.
He has Tom Cruise in his blood, so that Scientology blood technically runs through him now.
Yeah.
That's why his name is Connor Top Gun Olinger. Connor Iceman Olinger was the second choice.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy this. Val Kilmer is also in the movie, which is very interesting considering all the Val Kilmer behind the scenes stuff. He actually had throat cancer. So he's making his big screen return in this movie, which is really cool to see. I'm not sure how they're gonna pull it off.
I didn't even know he's gonna be in that. Spoiler.
Yeah, he's coming back as
that is intriguing. I'll buy it. Now that I hear that, I'll definitely.
No, yeah,
I want to see that.
I recommend if you guys have checked out the Val documentary that came out last year. Superb documentary. I actually met him once in a Comic-Con, and it was in the middle of when he had cancer, and I had no idea. I don't think anyone had a real idea because he was keeping it very private. And then it came out sooner or later, and then they made that documentary, and and the entire world got to know. And he's a great person, and it's great. I'm just very curious to see him in the film. As much as I love Tom Cruise, I'm going to be in the theater for Val Kilmer. Yeah. As we move on now to the next topic, as Kung Fu Panda is getting a series on Disney Plus. We've talked a lot about Disney Plus, our very opinionated stances on the various Disney Plus TV releases. What are your thoughts, Guy? Are you going to buy or sell Jack Black coming back to voice Po in the Kung Fu Panda Disney Plus series?
I don't care.
Wow.
Downer.
Wow. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sick of these shows. I'm sick of all these shows now. What is it with these shows? Why can't they just make a damn movie like they used to back in the day? I mean, honestly,
back in the day,
we used to have an Ice Age movie once every few years.
Guy's already transformed into an 80-year-old man yelling at kids on his lawn.
Kung Fu Panda document.
You can tell by the way he's sitting. He looks like he's sitting on a lawn chair.
Get out of here, Kung Fu Panda
movie once every few years. Well, back in the day, we used to have one-up movie. Why do we have to have shows? What is with all these shows? I'm sick of the shows.
We're gonna have a 3-part miniseries on one of the up balloons that like floated away.
That's what I'm talking about. What's that?
A miniseries.
What's up with that?
And then maybe they'll greenlight a season 2 for that.
Right.
I'm just saying that when I was a kid, it was a lot easier. We used to have movies. We didn't have to sell out and be all into these shows.
Yeah.
Adam,
I'm very confused. I thought Kung Fu Panda was DreamWorks.
That's what I'm thrown off by too. Ice Age was DreamWorks. Kung Fu Panda.
Does Disney own DreamWorks?
Maybe it's on Paramount Plus. Maybe I was just mistaken.
No, but like the Ice Age one's on Disney.
No,
Plus.
Ice Age was Fox. Ice Age was Fox.
Ice Age was Fox.
But Kung Fu Panda, I'm almost positive is a DreamWorks show. So that would be weird if it's going to Disney because I don't think Disney owns DreamWorks.
Oh, it's ordered by Netflix. It's actually Netflix.
There
Huge
you go.
Plot twist.
Come on, Alex. Hey, come on, man. Come on.
Sorry.
Okay. I mean, I feel like there's already been a couple Kung Fu Pandas shows on Netflix.
There have been. That's the other thing.
Yeah, so I'm with Guy. I don't care.
See, those shows aren't canon, but this show is canon. What is that?
Well, are we worried about Kung Fu Panda canon now? Is that you're staying up? You can't. You're staying up at night. You can't sleep. You're staring at the ceiling.
I am a canonical
Panda
Po, we all know, was cut in half on episode 6 of the second series run. How is he back? How is he back again? No,
I don't know.
I know they had the How to Train Your Dragon a couple series as well
Yeah, I
on
remember that.
Netflix. The Dragon Riders, didn't care about that. These are kids
Boss
things
Baby.
though, so I'm not gonna say don't buy or sell. Can I just not do anything? Can I be indifferent, or do I have to buy or
You can,
sell
like,
this?
Leave it
Well,
on
like,
the
what would you
shelf.
do at a grocery store if you saw something? You're like, maybe I'll buy it later. You can, like, give
Yeah,
it to the store manager.
I guess, or I'd buy it for
Here's
the
what
kid.
you do.
I'll
You
buy it for
hide
the kid.
You hide it behind a crappy item no one will grab. So
I'm
you
buying it
put
for the kid, guy.
behind-
I've made my decision. Sometimes it's not about me.
Selfless.
Yeah.
Well, what does that say about me?
Family man right here.
Hey, that's for you to decide. If you wake up tomorrow and you look in the mirror and you don't like the guy staring back at you, maybe make some changes.
Yeah.
This is real deep. I'll buy this. I'm gonna buy this though.
I have a third channel coming soon. Adam does psychology. It's gonna go really well.
Guy will be your first subject.
What are your thoughts on the Kung Fu Panda TV series? And then we're
Don't
gonna
get me
break down
started.
why your thoughts are wrong.
And how that affects kind of the inner turmoil stemming from your childhood.
Your inner panda. What's that saying?
that goes back to Turning Red though.
It's Turning
Let's
Red.
not
Yeah,
go-
we've come full circle.
We've covered it.
And is Dustin Hoffman still alive?
I think so.
Dustin Hoffman.
Oh, so he can be in the show too.
Yeah, he can reprise his
All
role
I know is that
as
William
the
Hurt won't be.
master.
Oh, that's so mean.
Oh, he was in the movie?
Jackie Chan, Angelina Jolie, are they all coming back? David Cross.
It's only reported that Jack Black is coming back.
He's doing all the voices.
I've heard weirder. It's not the weirdest thing I've heard this week. Yeah. Okay.
He and Eddie Murphy are teaming up
Chris
to do
Pratt.
all the
If Chris
characters.
Pratt's doing it, Jack Black can do it.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna buy this. I enjoy the Kung Fu Panda movies. It's nostalgic for a lot of us. You know, I remember seeing Kung Fu Panda in the cinema for the first time when I was really young. So I'm not gonna say I can't wait for this.
My
At the
daughter
same
was
time-
conceived at Kung Fu Panda, my first kid. Also,
You just go to the movie theaters at the wrong time, man.
a lot of memories. That's where it gets done, Alex.
All right, we're gonna move on now to the next topic. It has been announced that Sean Levy will direct Deadpool 3. Sean Levy directed Ryan Reynolds actually recently in
Twice.
Free Guy. Yeah, and the Adam Project actually. And we already covered the Adam Project. Looks like all these topics are mingling with each other. But Adam, your thoughts? Are you gonna buy or sell this?
I'm gonna sell this. This is my first sell, Alex. By the way, you came in here painting me one way, and I've been buying all sorts of stuff. I'm selling this. Free Guy was amazingly overrated. I don't know what people saw in that. It was competent, I thought, at best, insulting at worst. The Adam Project, I already said my thoughts on that.
Insulting at worst.
Sometimes I just say things, and if it comes out right, great. Otherwise, I don't care.
Insulting at worst. Sorry, that was really funny.
I guess I don't know who directed the previous two or what he's doing, why he's busy or
Tim
she.
Miller. I don't even know what he's doing.
He I think there might have been like some kind of falling out when they were developing Deadpool.
That's
2.
right. They were having creative differences on Deadpool 2 because
I think
the
Reynolds
director wanted a bigger budget and Reynolds
Yeah.
didn't. Yeah, he wanted to keep it small
Well,
scale.
you know, Sean Levy has no problems with a bigger budget, as we talked about before. But
Yeah.
Tim Miller directed Sonic the Hedgehog, which was a certified classic,
Yep.
and Terminator: Dark Fate, another certified classic. I'm just kidding.
Tim-
I like
is-
Sonic. I like Sonic.
I like Terminator Dark Fate, so we're fine.
Oh, okay. It's
fine.
Mm-hmm.
okay to be wrong sometimes. Adam.
I'm in the
Okay.
minority. I realize that.
Mhm.
But my thought
Yeah,
is
you are.
my thought
Yeah.
is there hasn't been a good Terminator movie since Terminator 2.
That's
And
fair.
after having like 3 just garbage ones in a row, Terminator
Yeah.
Dark Fate, at least being competent and having cool action and stuff, was fine. I just wanted a good action movie, and in that respect, I was
Hard
happy.
sell. But Juan, you're gonna buy the Expendables movie? Come on, what are you
Juan
doing?
wants an entire new franchise of Expendables films. He wants TV shows. He wants a
Spin-offs.
cartoon.
Enough
You
with
want
the
everything.
TV. Enough with the
We
show.
know what guy sits on the TV shows.
You know, back in the day,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
when they had TV show spin-offs, that meant that the actors were running out of money. Nowadays,
So I heard this
it's
from someone about TV shows. I heard this. That means it's true because it was on the internet. But apparently, when scripts are getting pitched now for movies, Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, all these guys are basically saying like, okay, but what if it was a TV show? Because the movie
added a couple more words in there.
A movie only gives them a track record for, a few days or a week. Whereas a TV show, they can slow roll that once a week. People are talking about it. It gives them more product on their sites to get people to justify the purchase. So I can totally see that being real and accurate, where they're just like, and it seems like that's where all the creative talent's going now, as far as screenwriters and directors. And screenwriters certainly aren't showing up for movies much these days, at least not the blockbusters.
It depends, because for movies, obviously you get money from the box office, right? So you have people giving you money, like a one-time fee for that movie. For TV shows, it's a bit different because obviously you have to buy subscriptions. You're not buying the movie, you're buying the subscription, in which when you get the subscription, you can buy the movie. So it's like, does this movie give me does this TV show give me the potential to get this many subscribers, and get this much money on that front? So it really depends on the amount of money they're already bringing in from subscribers and the amount of subscribers they think they'll get from the TV show. So obviously a Game of Thrones will do that. Will a Kung Fu Panda series do that?
No.
I think that's a certified yes. What we're talking about, we were on Deadpool though. Okay. But I'll go back to Deadpool though.
I'm sick of the goddamn TV.
But
he's out. Guy's gone. He just left.
It's okay. We have Daredevil.
Yeah.
So Guy, we'll go back to you though, because we kind of lost track there. Were you buy or sell Sean Levy directing Deadpool 3?
Well, I'm gonna buy it because I like a lot of Sean Levy stuff. I like Night in the Museum.
That was the most random thing I've heard.
Yeah,
I do. And like when you think of Deadpool, I know all of you think Robin Williams dressed as Teddy Roosevelt. I know all of you think that when you think of Deadpool.
The man has a point. The man is.
I'm just saying, when you think of Deadpool, you think Ben Stiller's security guard. That's all.
I'm looking back, and he directed Real Steel, which I enjoyed, and he did Stranger Things season 1.
Yeah.
So he's.
Oh, really?
That's the thing. He's got good credits to his name. And I also think with Deadpool, it doesn't mean he's writing the script. And I think I don't know much. I just think that I want a Deadpool film, a Deadpool 3 already. I've been waiting for a Deadpool 3 for quite. I love Deadpool 2. I know.
Really?
I do too.
I really, and I enjoy both cuts.
I'm Mr. Negative.
I enjoy both cuts.
Yeah, what's happening here?
I like the PG-13 cut and I like the R cut.
I didn't see the PG-13 cut. Is that? Could I? My son's been begging to see Deadpool. He's 9, so I'm not showing him that. What about the PG-13?
The PG-13 one's really funny. And
is it good enough for him? Keep in mind, he's seen some R-rated movies.
Has he seen The Princess Bride?
No.
What the?
Oh, well, if he saw that, then he'd get it a little more, because there's a certain thing in the PG-13 cut. They have Deadpool reading the story to a middle-aged Fred Savage.
Yeah, I saw that part. Yeah.
And so that's throughout the movie, and it's really funny. And I think that Deadpool 2 for me is funnier as a PG-13 movie. Because I legit do. Honest to God,
Excuse me.
I think it is funnier because they're able to take advantage of the restraints by doing I feel funnier things.
Sure, they're playing with the restrictions.
They're playing with their restrictions in a fun way. But I put them equally.
Okay.
But I'd say I just want a new Deadpool film.
Yeah,
I've
think
been
we all
waiting
do.
for a new Deadpool film for a while. So bye.
If nothing more than to get Ryan Reynolds to stop cameoing in every movie, just get him in an actual.
Stop making those fucking videos in the suit. I just wanted to make a movie, for Christ's sake.
Right.
And he's
cool
been doing a lot of commercials recently for the Adam Project. Like he's in not the AT&T commercials with Walker Scobell.
Yeah. Plus he's got his aviation liquor and he's everywhere.
Yeah. It's making Adam go off the edge now. Too much Ryan Reynolds for him.
Who brought Rick Moranis back?
What?
Remember that? It was in one of his ads.
Oh yeah, yes, he was in that. Yes, I remember.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Cool.
Man, I love Rick Moranis.
Yeah. I love that ad. That's one of my.
Oh.
It's for Mint Mobile.
Well, it's not a movie though. It's an ad. I'll
you
buy
know
this.
what? It's a respectable
I'll
ad.
buy
Okay,
this.
Alex is gonna
It's a
buy it.
respectable Rick Moranis.
That's a
What a
mistake,
surprise,
but
I'll
Alex
buy.
is gonna buy it. Okay.
You know what? I came in here with unlimited money. I came here, before I was here, I went to the ATM.
He came with all the
decided-
chips from the casino.
It was just, I did all in.
All right. Well,
Sydney Sweeney has joined Madam Web
I don't give a
alongside
fuck
Dakota
about that.
Johnson.
Sell.
So
That movie doesn't matter.
you know what? I didn't even
It
go to
doesn't.
you.
It doesn't matter. It's not matter.
I'll go to Adam first or second.
as the resident youth here, as the one that's in touch with the audience of a new generation, as
She's
myself,
a good actress, though.
Word.
and who's definitely watched Euphoria for sure. I've definitely watched that multiple times. I don't know who this person is. I don't have a clue who this is. I don't know what a Madam Web is. Is that Spider-Man's girlfriend?
Yeah. Did you watch the '90s cartoon?
Not really. I saw some of them. I guess
Oh,
I
she's
do.
the
I do
old
remember her.
lady
I do remember her. Yeah.
With the web.
Yeah.
Except they're doing the young version of the old lady.
Yeah. She's a madam with a web. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Madam Web, if you will.
That's the shtick.
So this is a Sony film, right?
Yeah.
This is part of Sony's super sad, depressing universe that they're trying to pretend is part of the MCU by wedging Venom in there and then having him leave. And they're like, look, we're in here too.
Michael Keaton.
God, it's so bad. No, this hard pass on this because Venom's garbage. Those movies are so embarrassingly bad. Morbius looks to be a complete disaster.
I don't think that's going to be good.
I don't like these
Jared Leto.
Pathetic Blade wannabe movies. That's what they are to me. Blade and Blade 2 are phenomenal films.
Really?
Hard R, badass. You got Wesley Snipes, and then you have these pathetic PG-13 cookie cutter just trash fires that they keep putting out. No. I don't. It's not even for the character. I don't know who Madam Web is. I have nothing against Madam Web. It could be Dr. fucking Doolittle. I don't care. I don't want to see it because Sony is making terrible movies all the time. See Uncharted.
I'm gonna sell this as well. I've not seen Euphoria either. Again, thank you again, Jacob. I don't know who you are. But thank you. This is your first time on the channel.
I think that's one of my boys.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you said y'alls, so I was gonna say. Thank you, and everyone again who's new on the channel, make sure to subscribe as well. But again, before you get to that, I have not seen Euphoria. I know who Sydney Sweeney is because she's all over my feed. She's all over everyone's feed on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere because she's the new thing. She's the thing.
Okay, well, she's not over my feeds because I have like
he's the hip.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not sure she's. I'm not sure she's made it to MySpace yet, so I'm not sure about that. You'll get her.
Oh,
I was gonna knock on myself, but that's fine. I'll take it from Alex. That's fine.
Yeah. You know, I
was gonna say I'm getting like pacemaker ads and Viagra commercials. It's fine.
AALP.
I'm sorry, Viagra.
That's to help you.
In Minnesota, and you.
No, that's for old. Isn't that what it's called?
Viagra.
Viagra? Yeah, that's the A thing. I told you. We put a hard A on everything.
Yeah.
I always say Gatorade wrong too. Is it Gatorade or Gatorade?
Yeah, your A's are all over the place.
You say
man.
Niagara?
It's Gatorade.
Niagara Falls, yeah.
Ugh.
It's Niagara.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm moving to the south, so it's going to be a complete disaster.
It rhymes with Viagra.
My English is going to be a total shit show because I'm moving to South Carolina at the end of April. So we're going to have, all sorts of different things happening with the voice. I'm going to start saying y'all to everything.
Next time we'll be here.
Yeah.
Next time you're here, totally different person. No.
Howdy, guys. Been to the movies lately.
I'm going to sell this because I haven't seen Euphoria, so I'm not aware of Sydney Sweeney's work. And I'm not excited. Oh, you know what? We talked about Madam Web on a different show for all of you who, continually watch the show. And there has been a lot of discussion about this on the show specifically. And so I'm always the one who defends it, the movie, because you never know. It could be good. It could be a hit. You
It's
never know.
not,
Spider-Verse.
but we know it's
Spider-Verse.
not.
No,
We know
Spider-Verse
it's
was
just a
Sony.
cash
Spider-Verse. Hey, you know what? I never interrupted you, so don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. You know what? It's my turn to talk. So Spider-Verse was a Sony movie, and I thought that looked like crap from the trailers, but it's one of the best animated movies of the last decade or so.
That was made
And
by
they're
Lloyd
making a
and
part
Miller.
two.
Alex is
Part
right.
2 comes out. They're making part 2 this year, and it looks great. Part 1 was.
They're actually not making
Sorry,
part
it's
2,
part
Alex.
1
I'm gonna have to correct you yet again.
Yeah. I was correcting myself. It is part 1 of a 2-part kind of thing that they're doing.
There you go.
I have to say the difference is that like we knew Lloyd and Miller were making Spider-Verse already from the get-go. If Lloyd and Miller were making a Madam Web movie, I might be intrigued. But I don't know
doubt
who's
it.
even
I doubt it.
making this
I
damn
doubt it. I
movie.
think there's some animosity towards Adam Webb here. I think Madam Webb.
Adam
name.
Webb. Nah,
Madam
it's
Webb.
Madam Webb.
Mark Webb is the director of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Hey, here's a floater. Here's an idea. Here's a concept for you to tinkle with in your brain. What if they took? Hear me out. This is like this is layered, multifaceted. What if they took the Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse and they live actioned a movie with Haley Steinfeld as Gwen Stacy / Spider-Gwen?
No, we've already have her as Kate Bishop. Kate Bishop.
That's where Sony needs to go. Live action Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah, she's got the voice, she's got the look. Make it happen. No Madam Web.
Yeah.
You know what?
Madam Web, man.
God, invite me to the screening, Sony. I want to be at the first screening. Rod, I want to be invited to the first screening of this film because I am like the lone defender of this movie. Just wait, guys.
You're not.
Just wait.
Again,
just wait.
I thought you sold. Wait, I thought you sold.
No. I sold the casting because I'm not going to buy it just yet. But the movie I'll buy a ticket to this movie first day just to prove you all wrong.
Well, I'll buy a stupid ticket too because I have to review it.
I'm sorry. The fact that they're doing the show about a movie about the geezer in the web wheelchair, that is not.
She's a young woman now played by Dakota Johnson. Okay,
all right,
let's put some respect on that name. Dakota Johnson's a good actress.
Who?
50 Shades of Grey, Dakota
you know what?
Johnson.
That was a
50
long
Shades
time ago.
Grayer, Dakota Johnson. What's the last one? 50 Shades
Didn't she just
Greyest?
do one like 2 years ago, Alex? It's not a long time ago.
50 Shades Freed, actually.
Yeah,
You
or like 50 Shades
swine.
Cash Grab.
50 Shades Freed. What is happening?
50 Shades Free Money,
guys. For you folks who thought this wasn't already entertaining enough, we have one more topic to get to, and it's the best one of all. As the Morbius.
There he is.
Yeah.
There he is.
He said that Pokemon was a huge inspiration on the movie. Adam, your thoughts? Are you going to buy or sell this?
Can you? Whoa. We need to back up a second.
Something double?
Pokemon was a huge inspiration for Morbius?
What about the fucking comics?
Yes.
What does that even mean? Pokemon was a huge inspiration for the comics. Can I get some context to this?
So the story, for the whole film, Pokemon was an influence on how the film's being made, how the story is, the character, all of that.
Yeah.
That gives me absolutely nothing more to go on. Wow.
Sell it.
I'm at a complete loss. I don't know what that means. Is he trolling? How is Pokemon?
No, he's not.
How is Pokemon a...
Jared Leto takes himself very seriously.
Like, I appreciated Robert Pattinson joking when they asked him how he got into the mindset of the Batman, and he said he would study Shadow the Hedgehog from Sonic. That was a brilliant troll. That was hilarious because he's so dark and edgy. This, though, I don't even know how to take that. We studied Pokemon, like the game or the movie or the comics.
This is the quote. He said, "But I really adore how they use light and colors to express those powers. When you watch Morbius, he always has the trail of purple in the comic books, and that normally is just lines. In that normally is just lines that are made with pencil. But I thought maybe if we can take that kind of Pokemon-esque idea and translate that over to the psychedelic experience." Again,
so that's not really a Pokemon thing. That's an anime thing, right? The like the lines that...
I don't know. You're the resident youth over here. You tell me.
Yeah, I think that's very ignorant to the anime community. I don't even watch anime, and I know that shit.
I think I'm gonna.
Jared Leto's an idiot.
I'm gonna take the glasses off again, and I think that movie's gonna be bad.
It'd
And
be
I
really
think we
funny
all-
if Jared Leto or Leto was sending like still trolling with who's the brilliant actress that plays Amanda Waller? I can't remember her name.
Viola Davis. She's great.
Viola Davis.
Sydney Sweeney.
Remember when he was sending her like condoms and bullets in the mailbox because he was trying to get in the role of the Joker? It'd be funny if he was still
Sending
messing with her, even though
bats.
she's not on Morbius, and he's sending
He's
her
just
like
sending her
hearts
bats.
and vats of blood and stuff. It's like, why don't you leave me alone, Jared?
I feel so bad for anyone that. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, he's a dumbass.
And for,
I don't
like-
care
and
about
for
this
House
movie.
of
Sell
Gucci,
this,
was
sell this
sending
trash.
Lady
It's not going to
Gaga,
be good. It's not going to be good.
tanks of tomato sauce. And,
Guy, are you gonna buy or sell this?
what do you think?
Well,
It's not a TV show,
put it
so
like
maybe
that.
it's a movie, guy.
yeah, exactly. It's
But
only
it's
2
not
hours
the
of your life.
movie I want. I want
No.
to.
You don't pick
I
one.
wanna,
You know
I
what?
want a good
You complain
movie.
about the TV shows, and when you get a movie, it's not a good enough movie.
I'm sick
Okay.
of these spin-off of franchise of movies with no Spider-Man, but has every other character in a Spider-Man movie. That's stupid. Sell.
They're building it up, guy. They're building it all up
Just
for
wait.
Spider-Gwen to come in.
No.
I just
No.
gotta say, I have been the defender for the Spider-Verse or the Sonyverse for
You
such a
shouldn't.
long time. I like
really
the Venom
shouldn't.
movies.
That's a
I'm not
diet-
afraid to
that's a
say it
sinking
either.
ship.
What?
I do like the Venom movies, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not. Well, actually, no. I kind of am afraid to say it because it looks like you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, I
But
admitted to Dark Fate. We all have our hang-ups.
we yeah.
Yeah.
No judgment.
And are there? I've run out of things to say,
I
but
know, I
I'll
thought-
see
yeah.
this movie. I'm excited to see your review, Adam. Though at this point, because that's all I'll say on that front. And then one last thing, though, some late news we're going to talk about. Hopefully, we'll end this on a good note because this is some good
Good.
news that Christopher Lloyd has been cast in The Mandalorian
Yes.
season 3. I'm going to buy this because I love Christopher Lloyd. Of course, not even going to mention Back to the Future because it's just way too obvious.
Yeah.
If you saw the movie Nobody with Bob Odenkirk, which was like last year,
Yep.
so very, I mean, it was
flick.
I
just
saw him
last
in the
year.
Tender Bar.
He was an action character in that movie, and
Didn't
I
I?
thought he was incredibly good. And he's an older guy, and the fact that he pulled off that action was really fun and cool. And so he's gonna be in the Mandalorian now. He's gonna be in the Star Wars universe. So I'm gonna buy this.
He was also in Sin City 2 for the one of us that saw that film.
I've seen the
He was-
first.
Yeah, he was in the second one, briefly.
It's sorry, I forgot. I'm again not cultured, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
know.
Yeah. Who is he playing in The Mandalorian? Is he Darth Maul or
He's Darth Maul's legs.
Darth Maul's grandpa? Grandpa Maul?
You know who I think he's playing?
Can't
I
wait to
think-
hear.
I think he's playing.
He's playing Guy Knoll from the future, just
No,
bitter,
no.
pissed.
No, I think he's probably gonna play like some random character, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, I knew that character from the start. I've always known who that character is."
He's going to be the other guy that helps unload the.
He's gonna be the third Wookiee.
No, what is that thing called in the cellar?
Rancor?
Yeah, he's going to be the other guy that helps unload the Rancor.
He's good. Christopher Lloyd and Danny Trejo. That's a buddy
Yeah,
cop
like Danny
movie, and
Trejo
he-
was in that show for I don't even think 5 minutes. 1 minute?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
Robert
that's-
Rodriguez, man.
That's what Christopher
together.
Lloyd's going to be in it for. 1 minute. He's unloading who knows? It doesn't matter. A speeder bike. A tauntaun. He's a tauntaun trainer.
Fair.
Sarlacc pit grower. He puts the seed in and waters it. I don't know how Sarlacc
Now you're
pits
just being
work.
disrespectful. No, I'm just.
Yeah. He's the jetpack operator. He's the one that's responsible for Boba Fett's malfunctioning when Han Solo hit it. It shouldn't have done what it did. But because of a flaw in the design, just like the
Great
Death Star,
spot.
the jetpack didn't work right.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Completely killed the dialogue. Completely killed everything with that.
I'm gonna buy this. I'm like really intrigued by this casting. And I love Christopher Lloyd in pretty much almost everything I've seen him in. And I just love it when you get one of these big when you get one of these castings, it's from like a friend. Like I know we didn't want to say back to, but yeah, I mean that is that's the milestone of his career, the biggest milestone. And to me, I think it's so cool that this guy is going into this franchise, and I'm really excited to see what he has to offer. So I'm gonna buy it.
Do you
Don't
see
butter
him
him up.
as Rick for the Rick and Morty short? Nobody?
I did not see
I don't
him
watch Rick and Morty.
I
know.
watched
They
Rick and
did
Morty,
like
but
a
I've
live
not seen
action
that.
kind of small short video, and he played Rick from Rick and Morty because Back to the Future was a heavy inspiration for the show.
Yeah, and
Oh, okay.
originally it was Doc and Marty. That was
Yeah.
like the original
Yep.
show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy this idea, but again, Mandalorian gets so screwed because of Boba Fett that I really don't care
They
about the
even
casting.
ruined Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah,
Yes.
Christopher Lloyd was pre-ruined by Boba Fett.
He was pre-ruined.
I'm not interested in the casting at all. I want them to win back over because I really do like the first 2 seasons of Mando, and I feel like they just screwed this up so bad by removing all the excitement of Mandalorian and Grogu getting back together.
Grogu.
Your
Grogu, the Jedi
pronunciations
Temple.
are all over the place.
Yeah,
They
well, that's
really
just
messed me up, man.
that's
That
not a
one's
Minnesota thing. That's just
Next thing
a
you know,
me
he's gonna
thing.
be Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett.
Good.
All right.
So I'm more interested in the script than the
No, the same
characters.
All right, so that's gonna do it, folks, for all the movie news, all the releases that we had the chance to cover today. Adam, where can everyone find you?
Damn.
Yeah, you can find me on Adam Does Movies on YouTube, and you can find me streaming on Twitch sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think I'm on a podcast tomorrow too, talking I think about all the identical things we just talked about today. Do you guys remember Tom Chattelbash from back in the day? No?
Did he was he involved in the Lincoln assassination or something?
Yeah, he was actually the guy, one of the guys involved that got away. He grew up with the old guard of YouTube movie critics like the Christian Harloff and the Chris Stuckmans and all them.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's been on their shows and things, but anyways, he's doing a podcast.
He can always come here. He can always.
Yeah, he can. You guys should invite him on. He does the podcast thing. So
most definitely.
For sure. Catch Adam there. Again, subscribe to his channel. Link will be down below. Guy, where can everyone find you?
You can find me at. I don't even want to fucking plug that account. My Lego Instagram account is not a trendy thing. No one follows it.
Apparently, the community's toxic now.
Yeah, apparently
the, Lego
they just don't like my art of Lego
embarrassing.
DC superhero characters.
Imagine being a toxic Lego guy. How embarrassing.
Exactly.
That's like being a toxic Sonic fan. Like those guys are the most cringy people ever.
They really are. So anyway, I don't really care anymore. I think I'm kind of just follow guy.david.noel on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. I don't even know what my Twitter name is, but if you can find it, good for you. All right. You can follow me on Letterboxd addicts_LegoFigs. You can I host my high school talk show. You can find that. Tiger Talk Guy David.
That's a
Noel.
good one.
That is a good
more
one.
credible than your other accounts.
You're a big Lego builder guy?
Yeah, I am. I have the Daily Bugle.
You do the box stuff or do you do your own stuff?
Box stuff and my own stuff, and I got
a pretty impressive collection of Harry Potter Legos. I'm big into those.
I have Hogwarts above my toilet.
Which one? The big 4,000 or 6,000 piece
No,
one?
I've been buying pieces of Hogwarts. Like they've been selling pieces, and I've been buying all the pieces.
On the black
we have
market.
all those too, and I have the big ass one, the $400 one. Yeah, that one's sweet. I'm a little annoyed. I'm a little annoyed by the hookup ones though, because I don't know where they're supposed to hook up anymore.
Yeah, that's my big issue. I've been trying to link them up properly, but it's rough. But anyway, just follow me on all those platforms. You know, I'm making it big, you know, as I always do. So
brick by brick, guy. Brick by brick.
Brick by brick. Brick by.
You'll get there. All right, Alex. Here we're now doing a Lego podcast for the rest of the
It's been announced. But again, guys, you can follow us at the League of Cinephiles on Instagram. Again, thank you all for being here. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that button right away. Subscribe to everyone else's account.
Smash it. Don't pass it.
Over here. Again, Adam, thank you for being here. Guy, it's a pleasure as always. We'll catch you hopefully next week for some more movie news. Thank you as always, and everyone.
Oh, we all doing that?
I'm joking. I actually couldn't find the end of show graphic. So now, thank you, everyone.
Now we're stalling.
Ciao.